Have you ever had a big dream? A dream so grand, so magnificent that it almost seemed impossible? Maybe it was a dream of traveling the world, starting your own business, or creating something that would change lives. These dreams often ignite a fire within us, filling us with excitement and hope. But as quickly as that fire is lit, it can be extinguished by doubt and fear. A dream so big it felt scary? It's natural to feel overwhelmed by the enormity of our aspirations. The bigger the dream, the greater the fear of failure. We start to question our abilities, our worthiness, and whether we have what it takes to succeed. This fear can be paralyzing, holding us back from even taking the first step. We all have those dreams. They are the dreams that keep us awake at night, the ones that make our hearts race with excitement. They are the dreams that we share with our closest friends, the ones that we hold dear to our hearts. These dreams are a part of who we are, a reflection of our deepest desires and aspirations, but sometimes we let fear stop us. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of judgment. These fears can be so powerful that they prevent us from even trying. We stand at the edge of our dreams, looking down into the abyss of uncertainty, and we hesitate. We convince ourselves that it's safer to stay where we are, to not take the risk. We listen to that voice inside that says, "You can't." That voice that tells us we're not good enough, that we're not capable, that we don't deserve to achieve our dreams. It's a voice that feeds on our insecurities and magnifies our doubts. It whispers in our ear, convincing us to stay in our comfort zone, to not push ourselves beyond our limits. What if we didn't listen to that voice? What if we chose to silence it, to drown it out with positive affirmations and self-belief? What if we decided to take control of our narrative, to rewrite the story we tell ourselves? Imagine the possibilities if we replaced doubt with determination, if we replaced fear with faith in our abilities. What if we chose to believe in ourselves instead? Believing in ourselves is the first step towards achieving our dreams. It's about having the confidence to take that leap of faith, to trust in our abilities, and to know that we are capable of greatness. When we believe in ourselves, we open the door to endless possibilities and opportunities. What if the only thing holding us back was ourselves? Often, the biggest obstacle we face is our own self-doubt. We are our own worst critics, and we can be incredibly hard on ourselves. But what if we chose to be our own biggest supporters instead? What if we decided to cheer ourselves on, to encourage ourselves to keep going even when things get tough? It's time to unleash your potential and overcome self-doubt. It's time to break free from the chains of fear and doubt that have been holding you back. You have the power within you to achieve your dreams, to reach your full potential. All it takes is the courage to take that first step, to believe in yourself, and to keep moving forward, no matter what. The journey starts by recognizing that you are worthy and capable. You have unique talents and abilities that make you special. You have the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Believe in yourself and know that you are deserving of success and happiness. You have the power within you to achieve anything you set your mind to. Your dreams are within reach and you have the ability to make them a reality. So take that first step, embrace the journey, and never give up on yourself. The world is waiting for you to unleash your full potential. Self-doubt is that nagging voice in the back of your mind. It's that persistent whisper that questions your every move, your every decision. It can be so subtle that you might not even realize it's there, but its impact is profound. It can make you second-guess your abilities, your worth, and your potential. This voice often stems from past experiences, failures, or criticisms that have left a mark on your psyche. Over time, these doubts can accumulate, creating a heavy burden that weighs you down. It whispers doubts and fears. It tells you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. These whispers can become so loud that they drown out any positive thoughts or affirmations. They can make you feel isolated, as if you're the only one struggling with these feelings. But the truth is, everyone experiences self-doubt at some point in their lives. It's a universal human experience, but one that we often don't talk about openly. It tells you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or brave enough. This negative self-talk can hold us back in every area of life. It can prevent us from pursuing our passions, from taking on new challenges, and from stepping out of our comfort zones. It can make us settle for less than we deserve, simply because we don't believe we're capable of achieving more. This self-doubt can be paralyzing, keeping us stuck in a cycle of inaction and regret. This negative self-talk can hold us back in every area of life. It can prevent us from going after our dreams, taking risks, and forming strong relationships. When we doubt ourselves, we often project those doubts onto others, assuming they see us the same way we see ourselves. This can lead to strained relationships and missed opportunities for connection. We might avoid social situations, fearing judgment or rejection. We might hold back in our careers, afraid to speak up or take on leadership roles. It can prevent us from going after our dreams, taking risks, and forming strong relationships. We start to believe the lies self-doubt tells us. We internalize these negative messages and they become a part of our identity. We might even start to see ourselves as failures, unworthy of success or happiness. This can lead to a downward spiral of low self-esteem and depression, but it's important to remember that these thoughts are not facts. They are just thoughts, and we have the power to challenge and change them. We start to believe the lies self-doubt tells us. We become afraid of failure. This fear can be so overwhelming that it stops us from even trying. We might convince ourselves that it's better to stay in our comfort zones where it's safe and predictable. But in doing so, we miss out on the growth and fulfillment that comes from taking risks and facing challenges. We forget that failure is a natural part of the learning process, and that every successful person has faced setbacks along the way. We become afraid of failure. We might even give up before we even try. This is the most insidious effect of self-doubt. It robs us of our potential and our dreams. It convinces us that we're not capable, that we're not worthy. But the truth is, we are all capable of so much more than we realize. We have the strength, the intelligence, and the resilience to overcome our doubts and achieve our goals. It starts with recognizing that self-doubt is just a voice, and it doesn't have to control us. We might even give up before we even try. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is a liar. It doesn't tell us the truth about who we are. It doesn't see our strengths, our talents, or our potential. It only focuses on our perceived weaknesses and failures. But we have the power to change this narrative. We can choose to listen to a different voice, one that encourages and supports us. We can surround ourselves with positive influences and seek out experiences that build our confidence. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is a liar. It doesn't tell us the truth about who we are. We are more than our doubts and fears. We are capable of achieving great things, of overcoming obstacles, and of living fulfilling lives. It starts with believing in ourselves and taking small steps towards our goals. Each step we take, no matter how small, builds our confidence and weakens the voice of self-doubt. We can learn to trust ourselves and our abilities. It doesn't tell us the truth about who we are. We have the power to rewrite our story, to challenge our doubts, and to embrace our true potential. It won't be easy, and there will be setbacks along the way. But with perseverance and self-compassion, we can overcome self-doubt and live the lives we were meant to live. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and more capable than you realize. Believe in yourself, and the world will open up to you. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is recognizing when it shows up. Start paying attention to your thoughts. When you hear negative self-talk, label it. Say to yourself, "There's that voice again. It's trying to hold me back, but I won't let it." Remember, you are not your thoughts. You have the power to choose which thoughts you listen to. Once you start recognizing your inner critic, you can start challenging it. Positive self-talk is the opposite of negative self-talk. While negative self-talk can drag you down, positive self-talk lifts you up. It's a powerful tool that can transform your mindset and ultimately, your life. Imagine waking up every day and greeting yourself with words of encouragement and kindness. How different would your day be if you started it with a positive affirmation? It's about speaking kindly and encouragingly to yourself. When you practice positive self-talk, you become your own best friend and biggest supporter. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about acknowledging your challenges and choosing to focus on solutions and possibilities rather than obstacles. It's about focusing on your strengths and believing in your abilities. Everyone has unique talents and skills, and positive self-talk helps you recognize and celebrate them. When you believe in yourself, you're more likely to take on new challenges and pursue your goals with confidence. This belief in your abilities can propel you to achieve things you once thought were impossible. Start by replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Whenever you catch yourself thinking something negative, pause and reframe it in a positive light. For example, if you think, "I'm not good at this," change it to, "I'm learning and improving every day." This simple shift in perspective can make a huge difference in how you feel and how you approach challenges. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," tell yourself, "I can try my best." Positive self-talk is about giving yourself permission to try, to fail, and to learn. It's about being kind to yourself and recognizing that effort is just as important as the outcome. By encouraging yourself, you build resilience and a growth mindset, which are essential for personal development. It might feel strange at first, but the more you practice positive self-talk, the more natural it will become. Just like any new habit, it takes time and consistency. Start with small, simple affirmations and gradually build up to more complex ones. Over time, you'll notice a shift in your overall outlook and attitude. You'll start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Remember, your thoughts have power. They shape your reality and influence your actions. By choosing to think positively, you're setting yourself up for success. Positive self-talk can improve your mental health, boost your self-esteem, and enhance your overall well-being. It's a simple yet effective way to take control of your life and create the future you desire. Choose to think positive, empowering thoughts. Make a conscious effort to speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement every day. Over time, you'll build a strong foundation of self-belief and confidence that will carry you through life's challenges. Embrace the power of positive self-talk and watch as it transforms your life for the better. Section 5. Facing your fears head-on. One of the best ways to overcome self-doubt is to face your fears head-on. When you do something that scares you, you prove to yourself that you are braver than you think. Start with small challenges and gradually work your way up to bigger ones. Each time you face a fear, you build your confidence and resilience. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Section 6. Small steps, big leaps. Overcoming self-doubt is not a one-time event. It's a journey of small steps and consistent effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Remember, even the longest journey begins with a single step. Section 7. Embracing failure as growth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Everyone experiences setbacks and failures. It's part of life. Instead of viewing failure as a negative, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. What matters is that you get back up and try again. Section 8. Finding your support system. You don't have to go through this journey alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and support your dreams. Talk to friends, family members, or a therapist about your self-doubt. Sharing your feelings can help you gain perspective and feel less alone. Remember, you are loved and supported. Don't be afraid to reach out for help when you need it. Section 9. You are capable of amazing things. You have the potential to achieve amazing things in your life. The only person standing in your way is you. Believe in yourself, embrace your strengths, and never give up on your dreams. Remember, you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more capable than you know. Now go out there and unleash your potential.